Welcome to our channel. Today, we have a double blow. We will discuss the long-awaited fight between two titled heavyweight champions, Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev. This fight promises to be a real explosion as both fighters are at the top of their careers and fans around the world are frozen in anticipation of who will come out victorious. Fight against Jean Pascal, November 24, 2018. This fight wasn't a knockout, but it deserves a mention as Bal dominated the experienced Pascal, showing his exceptional technique and strategy. Bal controlled the fight from start to finish, forcing the judges to give him the unanimous decision when it was an important moment in his career when he proved that he could handle any opponent at a high level. Got applause, music, applause, music, applause, make applause, music, applause, applause, Dmitry people applause. Fight against Alexander Johnson, June 12, 2015. In this fight, Beterbiev showed his devastating power. He methodically dismantled Alexander Johnson with crushing punches until he sent him to the ring floor in the 7th round. It was one of the first landmark moments in BB's career and showed him to be one of the most dangerous knockout artists in the division. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this man, he's been around and he has more experience, a little less 2.5 rounds. Johnson and trained Alexander, I'm sorry, and he's not loading up, he just let it go is doing in this fight. Nice one, non-sanctioned fights, let's call them, make his millions right here in the squared circle in the months and years. And to Russin to get the instructions in the corner. Look at the side box numbers, threw over Johnson and a big shot there backs up Johnson. He's not that right hand, and the way he throws it, you don't even see it coming, and devastating power in both hands. I'm curious to see how this fight goes. React, and will Johnson turn it on at that point? Better speaking in French, and then getting the trans at this point, try and take advantage. Does not have the punching power around in this fight. He's still in it, but has not found his off. There was a left that got if you do what he's supposed to do, but backing up to the ropes, he took this fight on short notice. And then Johnson is just getting. Johnson has nothing left but the bell. The referee, Mark Nelson, say, "You got to show me something." The exact response he needed to have for the referee, and has got to know the crap his bachelor's, his master's, and the law do there. Nonetheless, a decorated, he's working on a doctorate in sports science, is better be. He's had his moments. He's let Johnson out. You need to get back into the boxing gym. And was that another knockdown, or was that a slip by and flip and a right hand? And he covers up, and that is it that happened lightning quick. It looked like Johnson overextended himself. He went straight down. Look at it here, just sinks and bam on the temple. I think that's an excellent, and what made that punch so devastating. Fight against Gilberto Ramirez, November 5th, 2022. This fight, Ball faced undefeated Mexican Gilberto Ramirez. Ball showed a great combination of speed, accuracy, and tactical skill, completely neutralizing the power of Ramirez. The fight ended in a judge's decision, but Bal's dominance was evident, and he retained his WBA title. But he's on the board always. He's got great footwork, and he catches opponent he's faced in the light heavyweight division 5-0-5 KO, and little around here, isn't he? Applause. Music, Ramirez good shot. A lot of respect for Ramirez's power in BB's camp's response to by day. He's trying to go forward his go 2 or 3 punch combinations, but we're not seeing it so far. Don't let him out of the corner. Back then you have to make them rush their work. Applause. Applause is technically better. It's volume that you need. He's got his back against the ropes. 44-0. You never really been in this position before. Barchi, good right hook though. Look at the response from B with some crunching right hands. There was it from B. Rattle off in applause. Response heads about 0. Ramirez in that round was he took all those punches pretty well, so when you advance forward you think it in race and he'll just lean back. He's going to have to wait till at least the second half of the year. Not enough at this stage, but it might give him the confidence now to he's got the power and the tools. But can he get in the position to let the is bull looking for the knockout? He might get in here in the 12 looking for it. Applause. He's got 30 career KN into that corner instead. He was, and that was always the issue, wasn't it? About 0-1 beaks to slug it out to the bell. A masterclass from Dmitry Bivol, one of the unanimous decision. Dmitry Bivol. Music, the fight against Callum Johnson, October 6, 2018. The fight against Callum Johnson was a real test for BBV. Johnson managed to shake her early in the fight, but BBV showed his iron fortitude and came back knocking out Johnson in the 4th round. This fight demonstrated not only Beterbiev's strength but also his ability to overcome adversity in the ring. He needed Johnson. He always needed fear factor in all his opponents since that Taurus cloud. Yeah, I think Johnson's not the slickest toy. You know, he's defense positively here. Johnson has been caught with some good shots, and I think he'll go back to the round. Right hand just dumbs Johnson down. He had half turned his back there. I think he might have thought the referee would step in, but the referee was happy to allow them to continue and work themselves, turned away, and look at the ref. He does say it. He does actually say stop, I think, as the shots being until you get in there and you just get the imp. See where the other power comes from Pia, and he really is able to deliver big shots. Is that great after his signature outfit in Montreal? Delighted about that's most for his career north of the U.S. border. And he's got Johnson on the run a little bit again here. Yeah, I think he called with a good round. Could see have worked on that a lot in the gym, cause he's kick good. Show Johnson it. Down goes P for the first time in his professional career, and he's unsteady on his feet as he goes back into the neutral corner, just blinking. Never been down. He has never had somebody hurt. The questions are being asked of him here that have never been. Everybody wants to know, when you have a fighter who is seemingly invincible, is no one is, and he was certainly shot there, and both guys letting go with look as Johnson has got their abs because he's done something that nobody else has managed to do. But Turhev looking to launch into a right hand range. Johnson looking to ditch that big right hand over the top, catches Bia with the left hand again there, but Bia needs to be letting their shots go. They're exchanging these heavy shots being thrown by both of them, and he's taking steam out at them. Just had a look at AEV there, and the mouth was SL seems to have his composure back, happy with his man in the corner there. Well, it's been a good start from Johnson. You know, Turby have had that round for me, but Johnson done some really good stuff as well, landed some short right hands over the top of Beto's jab. Really good what he's doing, Johnson. He's standing in the pocket as we head deeper into the fight. Johnson looking to try and let that right hand go with have just right hand on the top right hand, and down goes Johnson. Down goes Johnson in that blue corner, and I'm not sure he's going to make it here. His balance to deserted him. He's desperately trying to get back to his feet in time, but he hasn't made it. He hasn't made it, and the referee has weighed this one over. But in a fight against Saul Canelo Alvarez on May 7, 2022, this fight was a real sensation. Beetle defeated one of the best boxers in the world, Canelo Alvarez, dominating all 12 rounds. Bivol used his superior technique and distance to neutralize Canelo's power, winning convincingly and retaining his title. Trying to find the rain harder time doing power of BV. As of now, we've seen like that right a lot of fighters go to Canelo's body, but it's that right hand right there that does enough work. Will plant his feet. Stand. Applause. Round now, it's reading. That's exactly the game plan that Canelo had against SM out of the body of B. Let's check it with Chris BX, who's in the corner, been landing most of the shots, and he's the busier guy. See, he's blocking. Applause. Every look. Rosso there has been concerned, and a lot of people felt Caleb Plant was having overwhelming Canelo with a sheer volume of his punches. Incredibly difficult fight Canelo's in, has it? And the reason he's finding a way is because it's into light heavyweight division for Canelo. He knocked out Cab, natural light heavyweight. So I feel like Canelo should be taking a little bit. Applause. More and him coming up, obviously coming up with weight class, but B scores for B. Steve why consider the gold standard too strong for Canelo. He might have bit off too. Canelo dis fatigue in the fight. Applause. Before and may have just beaten the pound for champion the world. Music. The fight against Anthony Yard, January 28, 2023. All about this type of contest, Montreal in Canada. Again, there's that little good right.